Hey everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where it's time to get started on the next tier of the Vanu quests. I already recorded 3 of these daily quests for the current tier, but due to a mishap attributable entirely to my own silliness, we'll go with that word. We'll go with silliness. We'll be nice to ourselves today. And you should be nice to yourself as well. But due to a silly mistake, I lost the footage. As in, I thought I hit record, and apparently I double-clicked and it immediately stopped recording after 1 second. And I didn't notice until about halfway through the 3rd daily quest. So, some of these dailies may actually have dialogue for us doing it a second time, and not for doing it the first time. Because this is not the first time we've done some of these quests. Thankfully, we do have 3 of the 4 dailies from the current set available to us today. What a relief, just 2 days later after the mistake, and it's mostly fine. Starting off today with Ride to the Korrigan. Vanu of Gundunaki desires our assistance. Prevailing winds bring Sotora to Vanu once more. Ranuvali seeks help. Please seek Ranuvali and offer help. Will do. What do you need, Ranuvali? Like cloud bringing shade on scorching summer day, Sotora's truly welcome sight. You are a perfect one to help with Ranuvali's work. One moment, double checking that it's recording, because I'm a little paranoid after that silly mistake. Yeah, it all looks good. Let's continue. Awesome. Ranuvali needs Korrigans, needs Netheling to pull them from soil where they sprout. Easy work, but we Vanu cannot handle horrible sound of Korrigans screaming in agony when leaving ground. Please go to last step and uproot Mandragoras there. 4 is sufficient. Alright, let's go pull up some Mandragoras. Sounds terrible. Alright, arriving at our destination, where all the Dommels can be found. Let's find ourselves some Korrigans. And primarily we're going to be searching along the edge, since that tends to be the best place to look whenever you've got these big circles to search in. We got some daily quests, and it becomes more common later in the game. Terrible noise. Thank you, Korrigan. But some daily quests, especially later in the game, will have different dialogue if you have already done the quest before. Again, terrible sound. So that's a fun thing to watch out for. Almost flew right past you. They look so cute buried in the ground like this. Thankfully, my TV's volume is down, so it's actually not that loud, but it's still ear-piercing. Continues to be awful. Okay, let's go deliver these horrible Korrigans. Hello, Ranuvali. I bring to you Korrigans. Does Netheling have Korrigans? I do indeed. Rotundity being a barometer for beauty in the queer creatures, this particular specimen would most certainly rank high among Korrigan enthusiasts. Many thanks, Sotora. Without Netheling's help, Ranuvali struggles like Starflower in Summer Storm, but you harvest Korrigans without difficulty. Ranuvali treats wives of Oxundu to traditional Gundu feasts. Netheling's gift of Korrigans, when sliced and marinated in honey, provides finishing touch that completes perfect Gundu banquet. Sounds like an intriguing meal. I'm actually curious to try it. Next up, Gastornis Groove. Vanu is pulling at his feathers, fretting over something. Perhaps if Vanu plucks off own feathers, then... Oh, Sotora, your arrival is as unexpected and welcome as refreshing summer shower. Gundu wish to honor kind Zundu with gift of appreciation, but we have no materials to decorate gift worthy of such charitable tribe. But Netheling can help. She and trader Luna Vanu can gather materials so Vanu can make gift that honors tribe. Alright, Luna Vanu, let's go find something to make a gift. Vanu thinks to use own feathers for decorations. Vanu's feathers are dull and tattered, might just as well use thatch. We need soft, fluffy feathers, with colors brilliant and iridescent as rainbow after midday summer shower. Feathers of Gastornis are most ideal. If Netheling travels to Cloudtop and gathers 3 Gastornis feathers, Luna Vanu is very grateful. Beasts need not be slain, feathers can be found in nests of Gastornis. Alright, let's go find some Gastornis nests then. Now arriving at Cloud Top, specifically near the Rose House. We need 3 feathers, you said? Alright, let's track down these nests. We got one over here. This is a smaller circle, so yep, probably the only one. And then bigger circle, probably gonna be 2 nests over there. Generally, if you're looking for one item in a circle, you want to look towards the middle of the circle, and if you're looking for 2 or more, you want to look towards the edges. That's not to say everything will be on the edge of the circle, but the edge is a pretty good place to start looking from. Alright, there's 1, well 2, and there's the other one. Alright, we got our feathers in hand, let's report back to Luna Vanu. Now arriving at Okgundu Naki. Hello, Luna Vanu. Netherling returns. Does she have beautiful Gastornis feathers? She does indeed. Not as downy as actual down, but hands down the downright downiest feather you will ever bring down. Well, all the wordplay has me feeling down. Luna Vanu is right to rely on Satora. Feathers of Luna Vanu are hard and dull like long dead tree, but these feathers are soft and colorful like sprightly young sapling, resplendent with fresh blossoms. These feathers let us make mask more beautiful than field, lush and rampant with wildflowers. I make beautiful gifts to show true appreciation for Zundu. Alright, hopefully that helps with the continued improvement of our relationship between you two. Next up, the cat's Meow. Luna Vanu has a request to make of us. Greetings, Satora. The tribe requires Netherling's aid in task only she can carry out. Go to Linu Vanu to learn details of task. Alright, Linu Vanu. What is this task exclusively for me? Hello again, Satora. Linu Vanu wishes to once again borrow your aid in matter of grave import. Gundu wishes to develop relations with Netherling knights. Tribe wishes to form bonds much like it has with Zundu, to help bring prosperity in this new independence. Linu Vanu wishes to present gift to them. Sadly, any Gundu who goes now receives cold greeting. But you are trusted and can deliver cat's foot shoes as gifts from our tribe. Please deliver these gifts to Lanier at Camp Cloudtop. Really? I'm surprised they're turning you away. I thought we were already establishing a relationship, especially using cat's foot chew. Alright, well, back we go over to the Rose House. Lady Lanier, I have a gift for you from the Gundu tribe. Gifts for the Rose Knights, you say? From the Gundu? Indeed, we got cat's foot chew. Thank you for these, Mistress Lonzi. They look and smell absolutely delicious. I could never eat this all myself. The troops out on patrol are far more deserving of it. Please, do me one small favor and take it out to them. I have no doubt at all that they would be glad for the sustenance. Alright. We'll also have to be sure to spread the word that it's from the Gundu as well. Get all of the soldiers on board with, You know what, let's go this way first. All the soldiers on board with accepting the Gundu as allies. Oh, they've got us going way out there, though. These knights are very much out on patrol. Alright, let's stop with this closer one first. Then we'll go out to the one right up against the Vundu. And then we'll fly all the way back to the one that's closer to the Gundu. Hello, friend! The unparalleled honor of a sentinel, tirelessly guarding the Rose Knights from the greatest threats of the realm. Gods, I'm so bored! I have a cat's foot chew for you. The Gundu have sent me a gift? Well, it smells decent enough, and it'll provide some distraction from the mind-numbing drudgery of watching nothing happen all day. Well, it's better that nothing's happening than something, at least. Because if something was happening, you'd be in danger. Still, I do get it. Slow days at work can definitely be more miserable than everything going to hell. I definitely get it, but with my job, my life isn't in danger. Oh, you are literally falling asleep. Oh dear. What? Just resting my ass, sir? Oh, you're not the commander. What, do you have something for me? I have a gift from the Gundu. A gift from the Gundu? And food, too. Thank the gods, now I'll have energy to get through the rest of my shifts without dozing off. Alright, glad that'll help. And I will meet you all the way over with the third one, because that is going to be a flight. And the last of the nights, where are you? Oh, up top, fair enough. Hello, unnerved knight. These patrol routes are far too long. We all end up so tired and hungry before we're finished that if we ran into something dangerous, we'd be in no state to fend it off. That's not great. Should probably get that fixed. For now, here's some food. What? A gift from the Vanu? I do hope it's food. I hear Vanu cuisine must be tasty to be believed. And besides, an army marches on its stomach, you know? True. Alright, that's all the gifts delivered. All of the hopefully positive relationships we need built. Let's get back. Hello, Linu Vanu. Good news. They all loved the gifts and appreciated it very much. So gifts now rest in bellies of Netherling soldiers. Satora has my heartfelt thanks. Netherling knights seem to love our food, so Linu Vanu makes cat's foot chews with ancient recipe passed down through generations. Fragrance is more heavenly than smell of newly cropped grain, or fresh woven cloth drying in afternoon sun, and flavor is even better. Gundu tribe thanks you again. Relationship between Camp Cloudtop and Gundu grows ever closer thanks to your efforts. Alright. I'll be back after a few daily resets once the last of the new quests for this tier appears. And then we'll continue working towards the next reputation rank. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, we're back, and thankfully, finally, almost the deadline for getting this done. The last daily I needed to do is available. Easy as Paissa. Vanu needs a skilled hand to attend to a difficult task. But who is skilled enough to... Oh! Satora arrives at perfect moment. Vanu has need of Paissa. Lively one, full of spirit, but catching Paissa takes time, and I have responsibilities to tribe and cannot spare such time. Satora, please catch Paissa for Vanu. Best way is to dig hole. Paissa falls right into hole and cannot get out. Many Paissas roam west of Okundu, hunt there and catch prey alive in the sack. Alright, let's head off to Okundu and get ourselves some Paissas. Now arriving west of Okundu, let's grab ourselves some Paissas. We can see them just roaming around over here. Better camera angle, please. Let's set a trap, dig the hole, get into hiding, so they won't be able to see us too easily. Alright, captured it nice and easily. They're not very smart, are they? A simple sack woven in a similar manner by nearly all the Vanu tribes living in the Sea of Clouds. Fair enough? I imagine that means it works very effectively. We slip the struggling Paissa into the sack, and back we go. Let's go hand it over. Now landing back at Okundu Sorry, it's been a while. Okundu Naki. But I think it was Vaki. It's been a while. I have been waiting for this quest for weeks. Satora returns. Does she catch fit in sprightly Paissa? She does indeed. Proposals as to why this particular Paissa practically percolates with perkiness are pending. How dare you? Yes, many thanks. Fluffy like summer storm clouds, sprightly like zephyr wind. Vanu wins for certain now, cannot lose with this perfect Paissa. Perhaps Vanu gets carried away. Friend from Okzundu lays challenge in Paissa fight, and to lose brings shame to all Gundu. Although we owe Zundu great debt, we cannot let them win. Honor of whole tribe depends on fight. I train this Paissa to defeat Zundu Paissa, without mercy. Well, alright then. I will be back shortly to take care of the progression quest. But, it's been a very, very busy week. It's late, I gotta go to bed. So I'll take care of this tomorrow. I'll be back. Alright, we are back. It's been a busy week. I did the last of the dailies 2 days ago. Yesterday was the mine run for Void Ark. Today we're gonna go ahead and finish off this tier of the Gundu tribe. Whew, it's been a week. Even Lino Vali's crown of flowers cannot distract from the distressed look on her face. We are getting a new emote from this. Satora, black winds bring terrible news. The Vundu learned of Okgundu Naki's existence. Chief Honu storms into Okzundu and demands that Chief Sonu surrenders us back to the Vundu. If Chief Sonu does not do as Honu commands, he threatens to smash our village into splinters and toss the remnants into the clouds. Chief Sonu calls us to Okzundu to discuss this turn of events, and he requests that Satora comes as well. Quickly to Okzundu. Yep, I was worried about that. That is not good. Alright, let's get on up to Okzundu. See what the plan is. How are we going to deal with being discovered? Knew it was gonna happen eventually. Chief Sonu, Okzundu faces destruction because of the Gundu. For that, Linu Vali offers 1,000 apologies to every Vanu of Okzundu. Linu Vali, the fault lies not on the Gundu. As inevitable as floods that followed enduring rains, the Vundu's greed eventually swallows all. We will not stand idly by. The time to fight back has come. Chief Sonu, the Zundu will not accept this. We cannot ignore the might of the Vundu. Our tribe will not fight battle they cannot win. A chief cannot ignore the voices of his tribe. If the Zundu do not fight as one, then Sonu sees no way through these troubled mists. The Zundu cower in their huts before a Vundu tempest. Predictable. Very well, surrender us to Chief Honu. Joyous he will be to receive an offering from his slaves. Slaves! Enough of Linu Vanu slights. The Zundu only fight if victory is assured. Even Paissa calls them cowards. Gundu fight until the last Vanu. A warrior's death brings more honor than bondage. Brother, be calm. You must think, even if Zundu join us, to take up arms against the Vundu means certain death. But fighting is not the only way. We will send them fleeing with the Sundrop dance. Sister, do you not remember? When Vundu attack Okgundu, they stand stoic as totem poles before the dances of our fiercest warriors. It is useless. Do not forget, many Gundu betrayed their own that day, robbing us of the strength unity brings. But now we fight for a new home and freedom. Let us dance as one and drive the Vundu before us. Linu Vali, that is no easy task. The Zundu live peacefully for countless moons, and they forget what it is to fight. If they dance before Chief Honu and he casts his baleful gaze upon them, it is Zundu who run. Still, there may be a way. Perhaps if the Zundu see a mighty warrior Sundrop dance, then as rain breathes life into a wilting flower, their courage will be born anew. A mighty warrior. Ah, but does a mighty warrior not stand before us? The one who cast the white himself down from the skies. Certainly she can rouse their vigor. Chief Sonu is right. Satora's dance kindles Linu Vali's courage, washing away the fear from her heart. Satora learned the Sundrop dance and showed the Zundu a Netherling's fury. Linu Vali teaches Satora the steps. But first, all who wish to learn the dance must submit themselves before our ancestors. Worry not, Linu guides you along the way. Come, Satora, meet Linu at entrance to Okzundu. Ah, the time has come for Sister to lead. Linu Vanu may be chief, but sometimes he wonders who is most fitting to sit in the chief's roost. Alright, we are being invited to learn the Sundrop dance of the Gundu tribe. That is a great honor indeed. Thank you for the invitation, Linu Vali. I can only hope that my contribution will provide the motivation your people need to fight back. Sotara, we must first visit the ancestral statues. 2 of them tower over islands in Cloudsea in the shape of great Vanu Vanu, the first of our kind. Sotara must dance atop the statues, laying bare her spirit to the judgment of our ancestors. Only with their approval can Sotara earn the rights of the Sundrop dance. Here lies the first statue, the mother of all Vanu. Go, Sotara, and dance atop the statue with zeal. This is the statue right here. Oh, I am indeed above it. What? Forgive me. Where? Oh my goodness, I thought this was just a cliff. Oh, that is indeed a statue. Oh, that is massive. It's so big, I literally blanked it out and thought it was just a cliff. All right, let's dance. We lose ourselves in the dance and lay bare our spirit to the Vanu Vanu ancestors. Alright, there's one. Alright, Linuvali, where is the next statue? The violent winds of a monsoon gale could not match the ferocity of Sotora's dance. One more statue remains, the father of all Vanu. Linu awaits at Vunduak Bendu. Ooh, okay. That's a little risky, but necessary. We're heading into Vundu territory. Hello, Linuvali. Glad to see you made it safely. Now where is... Ah, there's the statue. Climb atop the statue and show the father of all Vanu your dance. Do not hold back. The statue stands strong against most thunderous stamps. Go, Sotara. Linuvali watches from here. Yeah, reasonable. I would not want to see you get caught while doing this. You stay back there where it's safe. I will take care of the dance. We lose ourselves in the dance and lay bare our spirit to the Vanu ancestors. These are seriously impressively huge statues, though. Alright, my dancing is complete, Linuvali. Am I ready to learn the Sundrop dance? Such a dance, and with it the ancestors of the Vanu know full well the constitution of your spirit. Does Sotara not feel them smiling down in approval? No? Perhaps only Vanu can feel the warmth of their smiles. Nonetheless, it is time to return to Oakzundu. Come, Sotara. I mean, to be fair, it's not my people or my culture. I am here to help you in whatever ways I can. But I am merely a visitor. You have invited me in, but I am still only a guest. Now landing back in Oakzundu. Glad to see you made it back safely. Sotara submits her spirits before the ancestors and earns the right to the Sundrop dance. Pay attention, for it is easy to miss the subtlety of its movements among its fury. Learn it well and reawaken the Zundu's courage. Such power, such strength! Nizzling moves with fury of raging typhoon! Magnificent, the White himself cowers among the clouds. Our hearts stir with fury. We will dance. Zundu will dance. Netherling's dance rivals even Chief Unu's in its wrath. The dark mists lift and path we must walk becomes clear. Gundu and Zundu shall dance as one and put the Vundu to flight. The the Vanu will flee like frightened Galacats. Alright, I'm very glad that it seems to be working. We have learned the emote Sundrop dance. Alright, once this cutscene is over, I've got a little bit of history to go over. My history. A Gundu totem pole has been built in Alt Gundu Naki to show reverence to the tribe's ancestors. We've achieved honor and reputation, more quests are available, and we have a bonus in the number of daily quests we can accept because of our reputation rank bonus. Alright, so some brief information before we go. The Vanu are based in part on Pacific Islander cultures. In particularly, I believe they are based on the Maori. Not just the Maori, they're also based on North American, Native American cultures. But they do take a lot from the Maori, to my understanding, with the Sundrop dance being an example of what is called a haka, which is a cultural dance that has a variety of purposes. I do want to emphasize before I go on any further, I am a white, North American, United States person. I am not a primary source and should not be treated as one. Please go look up actual Maori perspectives on this. Do not take me as a primary source. I just want to relay a little bit of information as I have learned it, just because it is relevant. But yeah, the Sundrop dance is an example of a haka, which is a cultural dance, which has a lot of... They can have a variety of purposes. There are well-known hakas that are used before sporting events, or before a sports team goes to a game. I know there's haka for... I've seen a haka before that is used when you are heckling a comedian. Gianmarco Ceresi got by that, which was very funny. They are unfortunately haka are commonly considered or stereotyped to be war dances, which is not accurate and reductive, and to my understanding considered offensive, and unfortunately this game leans into that a little bit, which sucks. But again, I do not have sufficient knowledge or the relevant perspective to give a full judgment on the game, but I can say the fact that it leans into a stereotype that is generally considered offensive, I feel pretty safe in saying that not good on the game for doing that, which sucks. The game wasn't exactly the best about how it treated indigenous cultures of various lands, particularly cultures that have been historically oppressed. Final Fantasy XIV has been pretty bad about that for a long time. They're trying to be better. They started trying to be better as of Endwalker and Dawntrail. They made active efforts towards being better. Whether or not they succeeded is a conversation for later, or for another time, or for people who are more educated than me. But yeah, I wanted to give a brief bit of information before we head out. But yeah, next time on Final Fantasy XIV, where are we now? I think we're moving on to... I think we're doing Achievement Fates in the Devonian Hinterlands next time. I've been pulling it back and shrinking down how many fates I actually do in Fate episodes, because most fates are literally just repeatable and don't have anything of particular consequence. There can be fun dialogue, fun lore, or other stuff in fates, and I do enjoy doing them all. But there's also so many, and there's only a few that actually have like substantial rewards or consequence. Namely, the achievement fates will give achievements and special rewards, such as minions. So I'm pulling back to focus more on those specifically, and maybe any other interesting fate chains that I run into. But yeah, we're going to be doing achievement fates in the Devonian Hinterlands next time, I believe, unless I've gotten my order of events mixed up in my head. Which is possible. It's been a long week. I will see everyone next time for that, and then soon... we still have 2 more reputation ups to go with the Vanu, with the Gundu tribe here with the Vanu. So I'm going to be working on that in the background as well. I will see you for next time for all that.